Hi everybody, I'm Dave Hockham and I'm the theatre manager here at the Bathway Theatre. And whether you're a new student or returning to site, there's a couple of things I need to let you know before you come inside. As you come into Bathway, there's a hand sanitizer which is foot operated, which allows you to sanitize your hands. Now, when you arrived on site previously, you had to sign in at the front desk with our lovely Rosemary. Say hello, Rosemary.
Hello.
But now we've stopped signing in because we're worried about the congestion in the foyer. So we're asking you to download the Safe Zone app and have that activated when you're on site. In the foyer, we have a one-way system, and it's the only one-way system in the building. Unfortunately, we've had to get rid of a lot of our furniture, so if you do need to take a seat, we have some socially distanced chairs. We've seriously reduced the amount of computers in the computer area, and you will need to book these out at reception before they're used. Please do not come to class too early. It's the only time maybe I'm going to say this in my career as a theatre manager, but actually coming to class too early might mean we've got too many people in and around the building. So please try to arrive to your class 5 minutes early, and do not, whatever you do, wait in the hallways. Come straight into your class space and sit socially distanced away from one another. We've minimised the amount of furniture in each space, so there's only enough chairs for the amount of people in the room, and there'll also be a marker on each door to say how many people are allowed in the space at any one time. In each space there will be cleaning equipment as well, so that you can wipe down your furniture before and after use. And for all of our computer equipment on site, there'll be different cleaning equipment, and again that will require a wipe down before and after use. Now, at the beginning of lockdown, we had to abandon sets half made and half finished. So the workshop for term 1 for the time being is out of bounds, just whilst Ed and I clear this up over the next couple of weeks. In our toilets and corridors, we're asking you to try and maintain social distancing at all times. At Bathway, we've got lots of stores for props and costume. For the time being, these are out of bounds for students and staff access only. And for the time being, our bar is closed. So if you need to access the student kitchen, please do so from the main corridor. To get to the student kitchen, come in from the main foyer. In this space, it's one person at a time. You can fill your water here. If you want tea or coffee, please bring your own mug and take it away with you at the end of the day. All of our communal cutlery and plates have been removed from all of our communal spaces, so please do bring your own things. The normal way to access Studio 1 is through the foyer. In Studio 1, you'll notice some lovely socially distanced markers. These are all 2 metres apart. And again, if you head into this studio, grab a chair and find a place. Please can you fill up from the back. Just next to the Studio 1, there's also a room called the Mosaic Room. This is currently out of bounds. We're currently tidying this up, and it's again where a lot of our furniture is stored. Down our main corridor on the ground floor, we've got Protein's office, and Protein are coming back into the building in the next week. Protein is one of our resident artists. And we head into Studio 2, which is also socially distanced. Now, when you're in Studio 2, 3 and 4, please make sure that a window is open. And if a window isn't open, go to Rosemary and get a stick. And we can get that window open for you. Now, Studio 2 is booked out now with Studio 3 by default, and that allows more space to be used for that class. And we're getting a little door stopper here so that we can keep those 2 spaces open. They'll be on site soon. You'll have noticed lots of the furniture has been removed, and so Studio 5 is out of bounds for the foreseeable future. Like the student kitchen, the staff kitchen is also 1 in, 1 out, and it's staff only, I'm afraid. And we've also got Studio 4. You'll notice in Studio 3 and 4 there's no markers on the floor. You can only get 6 people in here. And we're asking you to use your common sense. It's a carpeted floor. You all know what 2 meters looks like. Please respect these spaces and the rules. If you need a cigarette, you can smoke out the back here. Please smoke in our yard area and not out the front of the building. And that's really important. When you come out for a cigarette, just push the door closed so the smoke doesn't come into the building. But don't lock it, otherwise you'll lock yourself out. There's a main bin storage here as well, in case you need to find that later. And just off reception, there's another area where there's steps. This is currently out of bounds for undergraduate students, and we've still got a bit of work to do up here. Over the summer, we've been replacing ceilings and getting the spaces ready for our PGR students, our postgraduate researchers. So this space will become a jump space for master's students. And in here we've got a PhD office. And again, just whilst we get these spaces ready, Studio 6 is out of bounds. It is all of our responsibility to ensure that we're all safe in this building, and we can do that in a number of ways. We can maintain social distance, and we can ensure good hand hygiene. If we see something that's wrong, we can report it straight away. If we're running out of soap in soap dispensers or something isn't working, please let us know and we can fix it. We're going to be opening the windows where possible, and we're going to be following the instructions of the person who's taking the class when we're on site. And always, when on site, please do wear a face covering unless told otherwise. Thank you.